And now, Detailing Success and PNS Double Black present the Renny Doyle Podcast, a podcast for blue-collar entrepreneurs. Hosted by the detailer of Air Force One and founder of both Detailing Success and the Detail Mafia, Renny Doyle.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Hey there. Doing? I'm doing good.
You're gonna be in your new office pretty soon, right?
Yeah, I don't know about that. You know, it once it gets here, I've got to do the whole build out on the inside. That's gonna take some time.
That's nothing.
Yeah, nothing. I know. Nothing. You know, getting electrical, drywall, and air conditioner because I live in the freaking desert and.
You live in LA. It doesn't get that. You live in the Inland Empire. It doesn't get that hot.
Yeah, right.
It's a running joke.
Doesn't get that hot.
Yeah. Well, it could be. Good morning. Tom's on. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, but speaking of which, I was out working on that project last night.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah, I moved. I was moving dirt in a 5-gallon bucket, one bucket at a time. So,
there's a thing called wheelbarrow. I got one.
I don't have one, and
I got one. You had a truck, although your truck was packed when we came down. So hey, today, real quick, before we keep the chatter on, we're going to talk about upcoming events, aka SEMA. SEMA's here. It's going to be cool. And we've got another event. We got all kinds of fun stuff coming up in the next week. I'm getting past the point of I'm getting into what's the new jets? What do they call it? What's the new power? So they used to have it afterburner. Now it's called
I don't know.
Scramjet. Is that? I can't remember what it is. Anyway, I'm to that mode where I'm just going super fast, but smooth. You're probably not. You're probably still stressing.
I'm still waiting for a couple pieces to fall into place, but actually I'm in pretty good shape. So
okay, now I'm stressing a little bit. Everything good? Everything good? Okay, good.
Yeah, we're everything's good. I'll have a busy tomorrow and a busy Friday, most likely.
I think all of us will. And Sunday is going to be a little interesting. Saturday, my buddy Von Hot Rod, if you guys don't know who Von is, he's a world famous pinstriper. We grew up together, and it's his birthday on Saturday, so I'm going down and speaking to that. You probably never even heard the story. I got my start in aircraft detailing, but I met Von and his family. The whole Valdez family they're really cool. And his dad showed trucks and I call them working class show cars, but he had a 4-wheel drive called the Silver Fox. You'll have to look it up because there are pictures on Google. I think it was like a 64 Apache. Not sure. I can't remember the exact year now, but he had a lot of different cars, but that Silver Fox, that big truck, that was mine at shows. But we used to go to Pomona swap meet with them. We've had a lifelong friendship, and he's just a really good guy. So Saturday and then Sunday off to Vegas.
Yep.
Sunday night, I don't know if you know this, there's going to be, we're going to eat dinner, fill our bellies up, and then just talk over Monday. So be ready.
Be ready.
So this morning I worked out. I got to go do one more. I got to do front squats this morning, and then I'm done. I was rocking out. The last 2 songs that played, Boingo Boingo came on, and then Billy Squier. And so I'm going to finish my workout up and put some more Billy Squier on because that was good workout music this morning.
Did
you listen to music this morning?
No, not yet.
No?
I don't think I could put Billy Squier to a song. I don't think I'm familiar with him enough. I'm sure I've heard something.
You ever heard the song "Stroke Me"?
I don't know. I'd have to hear it.
Stroke me, stroke. Anyway, a lot of people said he sold out to pop, that he went from hard rock to, but I don't know. I still dig him. So, hey, so last week we had an amazing group here. Man, I've been thinking of each one of them You know, it's Wednesday, Monday and Tuesday I was thinking of them. Saturday I was pretty wiped out. All of us were. Took them down the hill, went and saw Uber Detail, show them what the store looked like that. And then just had a busy weekend. Was up working on the horse stuff until late Sunday night. New corrals, getting everything ready for winter and wind and all that good stuff. And but amazing week last week, man. I mean, just God, we've been so blessed this year with just amazing people. I mean, just I don't even know what else to call it. Blessed. I mean, just lucky. I mean, just I don't know. Fortunate. I don't know. Maybe even I don't know. I don't even know what it is. You know, I think energy on energy. I think we're putting out a lot of good vibes, and so I think we bring in a lot of good people. And God, man, it was awesome.
I think we need
giveaways.
to start. I was going to say, I think we need to start. I think we need to start advertising your coffee, because Michael Enriquez is on this morning. He was just out there last week, and he just says his mornings haven't been the same without Rennie's flat whites.
I'm telling you, I make a killer flat white. I'd love to say I make it, but I designed the machine that makes it, but it is my recipe. So thank you, Michael. My machine misses you too. That's kind of weird, but it does. You know, but seriously, like he tagged us in some stuff, you know, Michael, thank you. I don't know, man. And then I don't know. I just Ron, you know, from Jersey tagged us in some stuff, and from a couple trainings ago, I don't know. I don't know if I'm just getting older and more sentimental, or if it's the energy. I'm going to talk about that on Monday a little bit. You know, I don't know, man. Just really the vibes between people right now. The rest of the world I don't even pay attention to that shit anymore. I don't even care. But like the people that are like here, that's the vibe I want. Like that's what I want my whole life surrounded with, is that really cool vibe. And it's stronger than it's ever been. And I don't know. Maybe it's because I dig this place so much. Pretty cool. But hey, I gave some giveaways Defender out. Those are on the way. We actually threw in. Took me a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. We threw in an extra little something. So those that we did a giveaway for the Defender giveaway will be. Those are Chris. Are those out yet, or will be going out?
I just got boxes yesterday. Cool. The goal is to ship them out today.
Right on. So you got a little something extra in there. And then Pen Pals, I've got some letters. So they keep coming. And so what I'm going to do is over Thanksgiving week, I've got a down week after SEMA, kind of down week. And then we go into another training. And then we get to relax a little bit and just take a deep breath. And I will Pen Pal back. I've already started a couple of the earliest ones that came in. I love these letters. Some of them really share some heartfelt thoughts. Just I'm going to keep those to myself. But I think you'll like the responses back, especially one of them asked about penmanship. So if you know who asked about penmanship, I'm actually going to do a video just for you, showing you how, again, being a special ed kid and dyslexic and you know, ADD and all that stuff. I do write good, but I print better, but I still cursive. I still practice cursive. You think it's going to be just a lost language? Are we on the end of cursive, kind of like Latin, you know, to where it's just, we're not going to see it?
I kind of think so. They don't really, I think they're still teaching in school. I got to check with my wife, but in second grade, they're already teaching the kids how to type. And if I remember right, cursive came in third grade. So, but anyway, yeah, it's a good question. I don't use it anymore. In fact, no. I struggle if I try.
That's exactly why I do it, and it's mainly to myself stuff when I'm taking notes, is just every once in a while, you know, I'll just write it out in cursive just to keep me going. There's some of the stuff, the J's and the Q's, you know, throw you off a little bit, right? And you got to think about it. But it literally is, it's a lost language. And, a lot of people just don't know it. So I'm going to keep it alive and well. So a lot of cool things. So, hey, you wrote this out, a lot of notes. SEMA, a lot of people ask SEMA. Let's go back in history. So my gosh, my first SEMA was in the 90s. Goes back a long ways. Right. And then I went I went lightly in the early 2000s, like 2002, 3, 4-ish, I think I went in 2002, 2004, 1998. So I think it went 98, 2002, 2004. And then we met 2006, met Jim Gogan, and I think I've only missed 1 year. And Jim and I were chatting last night. I don't know if Jim's missed a year or not. I don't think so. If Jim's on, let us know. I don't think he's missed a year. So he is coming out for this one, but just for a short stay, coming out Wednesday for the party and then going back Friday. So he's just literally there for, a day and a half, 2 days. But it's just why would you go? Those early days, man, it was hard pressed to get a half dozen of us in the industry together. There's that few detailers. But you know what, today, I think, as you put out in these notes, Chris, is that the industry involvement, it's important because, believe it or not, SEMA could play a role and get in legitimizing detailing even more. That's why we're doing so much with our party and SEMA Cares, is to put us on the map. This isn't just, it's not just a get together anymore. It's really to show SEMA what the detailing industry is, because I don't think they have a clue. I think they know it's out there, but I don't think they have a clue on how big it's gotten and how good. I think they still look at us, as Biff's Detailing from Back to the Future. I think we're just kind of a subculture or a sub industry within the industry, and that's part of the problem of moving ahead for getting different, like for the Veterans Association, the Veterans Administration to recognize it as an industry, for states to recognize it as a job, as a career, all these different things. SEMA can help us with that, but we've got to get on their map. So I think that we're doing a good job of that in the industry and seeing more and more people. And I believe SEMA Cares is going to have people at our party. Is that correct, Chris?
Yeah, they're definitely gonna make an appearance and show up. SEMA obviously has a lot of events going on that week, so they have to juggle their time and all that kind of stuff. But we will definitely have 1 or 2 people show up, at least for an hour or two.
My goal is to one day get the president of SEMA to this party. It will happen. It's going to happen. My goal is next year. I'm going to get much more deeply involved with SEMA this coming year. It's one of my goals. Chris hasn't even heard that. It's been a goal since 2017, 16, somewhere right in there. And it just, thanks COVID. We can blame all the things we want, but I just really want to get us on the radar, because moving forward, after I'm long gone out of the industry, is they can really assist us at legitimizing the industry a lot. And so if you look at what's going, coming together, just, maybe 6 of us. Our first time we got together, there was like 20 of us. Then it went to almost 50 of us. Then we had to get a much bigger, huge place, as we thought back then. And we were a little overcrowded. It held about 100 people, and we were busting at the seams. And now, we're going to definitely hit 500 this year, I'm guessing. Hopefully, we pray that you guys show up. And it's again, this is just about us getting together. That's the first thing it's about, is just entrepreneur to entrepreneur, every single brand. Even if you think I don't like you, please come. You're probably, I don't know if anybody, I got a couple people that, I prefer not to see there, but just a couple, and those people, and the reason why is they're just disruptive, they're just edgy. But other than that, there's people that come to the party that them and I don't, it's not that we don't like each other. We just don't really get along, and man, I love seeing them there. It's even those, the people that shouldn't be there, if they're there and they behave themselves, I'm glad they're there. I really am. I want this to be better for the industry. And I can definitely, take and just make those people disappear in my mind if I see them there. Because I want the betterment of the industry. That's what it's about. And so it's every brand, every person, even if you're an amateur, pro amateur, you do it as a hobby, gosh, come and network. Don't be a wallflower. Second off, I got a really special box of cigars coming in. They're probably going to go very quickly, but it's not a cigar to save. If you're not going to light it up, if I'm not lighting you with my torch lighter, you ain't getting it. It's about you and I having a cigar together. And so, make sure to come up to me, and wall supplies last.
I hope you got a big box. I just checked the tickets. We're at 450 tickets sold as of right now.
Wow.
So
yeah.
or reserved.
Yeah. So we'll have 5. And it's not even the number that's important. I don't want to break any numbers. We already hit the 500 mark. I just want the industry to come together and just be super freaking cool. And I want the vendors to come together and show us little people, that they can get along and that we need to get along. And I want SEMA to go, holy crap, these guys are a battleship in the industry, and start paying attention to us. I'm not angry at SEMA for not knowing who we are. We just haven't gotten there yet. Now we are. And I'm going to make sure that we put it on, the radar and get involved. And it's really something important to me. So,
see, and I think, I was going to say, I think the numbers are important because, I mean, sure, it's not the only benchmark, right? It's like quality over quantity lots of times, but it does kind of legitimize what we're trying to do. And that's,
absolutely.
That's get people in the industry involved. And the more people we get there, the more involvement we got, right? And that's one of the points of today's discussion.
And if you want to really help that, share this with somebody that is going, even if they're not in the industry. They don't have to be in the detailing industry to come. We got all kinds of body shop industries real involved with this now, painting. We had tool guys there last year. We had windshield repair people there. But make sure to share this. And again, that's your job at help. Everybody asks, how can you help? Get this message out saying, I don't want to go to a party. Maybe send them this so they get an understanding of why we're doing this. But put the flyer up, share it. It's all over my social media, all over Detailing Success. It's everywhere. And if you're a vendor listening in right now, please make sure to share it, especially if you're a partner that's helped, sponsor this event. A lot of good food, a lot of great food. And as we got great food there, last year I managed to get some food in me. The year before I was so busy I didn't even eat, so but just keep, just be there. We'd love to see you there. Come up and say hello to me. If you're a cigar guy, gal, come on up. We'll torch one up together. I guess that sounds bad in this day and age because, 420 friendly. I'm cool with what you do, but it's a cigar, just to clarify. So, reasons for attending SEMA is the networking, is insane. Meeting people in person that, only online is huge. Learning about all the new products, services, getting to know vendors and what they're about and their tempo and their culture. And, you'll find out real quick, who's cool and who's snooty. And, I gravitate towards the cool people and just kind of leave the snooty people to themselves. Upstairs, the SEMA educational classes are priceless. Is that if you're in the industry, any industry, man, the guest speakers are just, they're unreal. Some of the best guest speakers I've ever heard in my life. Some of the biggest impacts came from those early years back in the 90s and early 2000s of those educational classes that are going on upstairs. It's amazing. And so just check that out. Some advice Chris put on here, plan for a lot of walking.
Yeah.
So good shoes or boots. I wear really high quality boots because my feet, have taken a licking over the years. All the search and rescue and military damage of hurting them, and my feet do great the whole show now, but I wear really, 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 really high quality footwear. Show's huge. It's massive.
We got a little extra walking to do this year because we got to jump between the PNS booth in the West Hall and the Dynabrade booth in the North Hall, and we got to do that every couple hours.
Yeah, so we're gonna get our steps in. But you know what? That's okay, man. Is that, just make a plan. Show's massive. Make sure that you know who you want to visit. Make a list. That's really important. Jim Gogan always taught me that. If you're not familiar with the show, try to tag up with some other detailers that are. Come by the booths. Come by PNS. Come by Dynabrade. There's going to be Mafia members around. If you're new to the show and you kind of don't know your way around, I'll introduce you to a couple of folks. Man, they know the way around, and they'll gladly host you and just get on their heels, get on their six and plan to walk. A lot of great industry events is that we've got the Detailing Mafia, our education days on Monday. Yep. And so we come together as a group, and we usually do it on Saturday. We decided to try to do it before SEMA this time and see how it works out. The IDA meet and greet is on Tuesday night. I'm going to hit that, get in there, get out of there, because Detailers Las Vegas, we're going down there for the SEMA kickoff show. It's a great party. Also, just a lot of industry people like our party is, and just, I mean, it's a great event. It's turned into kind of a standard for SEMA now. And then our gathering on Wednesday night, the 10th annual gathering of detailing professionals, is just, it's fantastic. It's unbelievable. And so, you know, get into all these events. If you don't know how to register, get a hold of us. Renny, I'm going to be gone today. We've got a special event coming up today, and leave today. It's for tomorrow and Friday. Get back Friday night. So we're hustling, but we're going to be up for an event up at the PNS headquarters. And so we're having a distributor experience up at the mothership, and going to have a good time with our international distributors that are going to be in town for the SEMA show. So that's the next couple of days. Going to be really fun to hang out with some of our international partners and so forth. And then make sure, go by. We're going to, you know, we're naturally with PNS. We've got, I've got something a little special for a select number. I've got very little of it. So you get to the show and you want kind of a collector item, make sure to hit me up and ask me. I heard you have a little something for me. So we're going to have a small supply of them daily at the booth. When supplies run out, they run out. And then over at the Dynabrade booth, we got a little something too. So make sure to hit me up both those times, and we'll give you a little walk away gift for being at the show. You're going to have to work for it a little bit, though. We got a little challenge for you. Also, I might bring a little bit of that to the party to kind of give out for those. So make sure to ask us about that tool. About that too. We've got our tool coming out. God, I'm reading ahead of myself. So come out to the Dynabrade booth. Also, you're going to be able to see our new tool. There's going to be booths around SEMA that have got it. I know we've talked to IGL is going to have our new tool. Buff and Shine is going to have our new tool. Make sure to go by Buff and Shine's booth. They got their new edge guard pads. Incredible. We got new pad series from PNS coming out. Dynabrade at the Dynabrade booth, and then kind of all over SEMA scattered out. You'll be able to see the DB8 Warthog, the new polisher debut. And those are going to be available to purchase next week, literally next week. Again, limited supply this first run, but make sure to talk to us at Dynabrade. We'll let you know where they're available and how to get yours and secure it. Again, Buff and Shine, new edge guard pads. IGL is coming out with some really cool products. So make sure to stop by and say hi to Joel and his team. They're always innovative. It's always cool to see what they're going to do. We just had him here with Aegis, industrial coating, unreal event, unreal opportunity. And then
I would definitely, before we get to that one, I was just going to say on the IGL, I definitely stop by there, because the one thing that's cool about IGL is they have stuff that'll make you big money, you know, if you implement it.
They do. Is this new, you know, commercial coating. There's a lot of opportunity with that. That's in thinking outside the box. It's not even really detailing related. It could be a whole nother, you know, a whole nother business if you go after it right. So pretty exciting. And then Rupes just announced their new cordless polishers. So make sure to check that out. See, we're so friendly. We share information on even people we compete against, because we're not competing against them. Is that, again, we just talked about that, is collaboration. We just got done with our training. We had every Rupes tool in that they have in existence in the training, side by side with my own new tool from Dynabrade. Same thing with PNS Detail Products. We have IGL coatings right there. We got CCI right there. We've got, you know, every major brand that you can think of being used right there. Is that, you know, we're international house of detail products, instead of house of pancakes. But a lot of exciting news, a lot of exciting developments. I love seeing that so many brands are coming out with new items and are being, you know, just so innovative. That just helps all of us move ahead, and it's really exciting. And then right on the heels of this, believe it or not, we're already planning for it, is Mobile Tech Expo in Florida. And so a lot going on. We've got our schedule of events that are going to be coming out for next year, our trainings. We had a couple of cancellations. So if you want to get into our 5-day get a hold of Chris. He's got some fill-in spots that we got to take, and somebody had to take and move it to another date later in the year. So if you're interested in that, let us know. Come up and talk to us at SEMA if you're going to be there. A lot of this too, I want to put this together too. Raffle tickets, you don't need to be present to win. And so if you want to take, and Chris, how are we handling that with the raffle tickets?
There is I actually shared a link to the event while we were talking here to everybody's feed, but that link allows you to buy not only tickets for the event, but you could also buy actually tickets to the event are free. Raffle tickets cost money. So it's $10 a ticket or 3 tickets for $25. 100% of those proceeds goes to SEMA Cares. We're just going to give it right to them. And anyway, but if you're not coming to the event, you just put 0 event tickets, but you still put in the number of raffle tickets you want. And that comes through to me, and I put a actual physical raffle ticket in the drawing box with your name on it. So, and we'll pull from it. Well,
and what we'll do too is you know, I've got some collectibles that we did with Double Black that I'm going to bring to the party that we're going to randomly be handing out. We'll have a little bit of that supply, as mentioned earlier, at the booths with us, and then some really cool stuff at the Dynabraid booths. And so you don't need to be there. Dynabraid's actually auctioning off is that with the raffle tickets, again, 100% of that, we don't even touch those funds. So the party has been pretty much funded from ourselves and different wonderful, excellent companies within the industry. So the party's it's an international party, but all those raffle tickets, all that proceeds goes 100% to the SEMA Cares, which helps kids out. Our goal is going to be 25,000. I hope to hit that. I hope to go past it. We're just going to keep doing that. Again, our reason for this is to help kids out. It's a great cause. We looked deeply into this. I did a lot of studying on it just a couple nights ago to see how deep they go. I'd looked at it, but I hadn't gone real deep. It's pretty cool what they do. And then we just want to get on the radar of SEMA that, hey, we're real, we're here, and we need some help, you know, with some things in our industry that SEMA can help out with. So we're really excited about that. Right now, I'm going to take and tell you there's between $12,000 and $15,000 worth of raffle prizes, and so it's going to be major. It's major, and so great ways to take and have some fun, support some good causes, and walk away with some goodies too. So
yeah, my garage is filling up with those raffle prizes right now, and
quite a bit. How are you going to get it there?
You know, I got me and Oscar. We got a plan.
Okay.
So,
okay, cool.
But yeah, you'll start seeing some sneak peek pictures of it over the course of the next couple of days. I'm gonna take some shots and post them up, see if I can entice you guys to buy some raffle tickets.
Right on. Well, hey, I'm going to bounce out of here. We got a busy day. I've got to get on an airplane later today and head up to our distributor experience up in Hayward, California. Yep. So we're really excited about that. Going to be a really quick trip. Get up there, spend some time with our international partners, break some bread, teach, educate, share, learn, you know, get to know some new folks, some new friends, and then come back and start getting ready for SEMA, and we're out of here. So if you're not going to be there, again, you can support us by going right on, buying those raffle tickets. That's going to support SEMA Cares. It's going to put your mark on the industry. And then also make sure to share the different flyers or even put this recording out and refer a friend over to it. So, again, this is for the betterment of kids, for the betterment of our industry. We're going to have a great time. We can't wait. We always make it public at the end. It takes us probably a couple, 2-3 weeks to get everything, you know, tallied up, but we'll share you and maybe even have SEMA Cares come on and talk about the donations made and what we hit and how it benefits them. We might bring them on this podcast and see if one of the representatives won't go into that. I think it'd be a good idea. So
before we go, I got one more thing to share. So okay. This is actually separate from the raffle of all the other cool prizes. This is an actual enter to win the new Warthog polisher. So we got one of these that we're giving away, and this is a smaller pool of entries. But the idea is you, first of all, go find this on our social media. The link's there, but you donate directly to SEMA Cares, $25 or more. And every $25 you donate directly to SEMA Cares through the unique link we have is an entry to win this polisher. So that's a whole separate deal. And not only is that your entry, but your $25 donation to them is technically tax deductible. You know, you get
Absolutely.
a receipt and everything. So, you know, the more you donate, the more chances you have to win. And again, it's going directly to them. So all that money goes right to them right off the bat.
Pretty amazing. Well, hey, you know what? I love this industry. You guys have Romero, same to you. Safe. George, thank you, bud. Gabriel, thank you. Ben, thank you. Ian, what's up, buddy? Can't wait to see you, man. Another champion in the industry. Just a great guy. We can't wait to see all of you and share with all of you and come together and just, you know, this has become so much of what I am in life. It's just about giving back. And I know a lot of you feel the same way. And this is a great way for our industry. Never ever dreamed 10, you know, actually, I think we started this 12 years ago, but we missed a couple because of COVID, right? But I never dreamed, you know, 12 years ago sitting, we were in, I'm trying to think of where it was. It was at it was Caesars. The very first gathering was at Caesars. And I thought, well, 10 or 12 people show up. And there's like 25, 26 people. And I was like, whoa. And so you can see that, you know, growing to over 500, it's pretty impressive. But taking and being able to take and help charities like SEMA Cares and the kids and having a SEMA representative there, it's all you. It's all you guys. You know, it's all you gals. It's all you professionals. It's all you, the amateurs that just love detailing your cars. It's everybody's passion. And Chris, thanks for all the hard work to get here. All our vendors, all the supportive, Bob and Dave from PNS. I couldn't tell you, I couldn't thank you enough. The entire Dynabrade staff, you know, everybody, Mike and Karen, Matt played such a huge part in all of this, all of them. And then all the way down, I know IGL's Joel's been really involved and just pushing. Ian, you're always right there.
And speaking of Joel, that reminds me, I don't know how I almost forgot. You know, Joel and IGL, they donated 5 $1,000 gift certificates to IGL products that are part of that raffle.
Unbelievable. So, $1,000, man. I mean, so you can see a lot of big hitters have put their backing behind this. They see the greater picture of what we're trying to do, what we're gonna do. This is gonna happen. So we sure appreciate it. Uni, can't wait to see you. And it's Darren, thank you. Rich, oh man, Rich, I'll tell you, this guy Rich and his family sent us a picture, as did Michael, of Boomer. That was unbelievable. I got to bring that on, both of these. Next time, remind me. Unbelievable that people pay attention and know how much we miss him. So we appreciate it. Hey, everybody, we'll see you at SEMA next week. For some of our international distributors, I'll see you tonight. And then for Mafia, I'll see you Monday. And then we're going to have a crazy SEMA week ahead. Hopefully everybody keeps their health because there's the SEMA flu that goes around every year. And it can kick your ass. So y'all take care. We'll see you soon. And stay blessed. Adios.
Thanks for listening to the Renny Doyle podcast, brought to you by Detailing Success and PNS Double Black. Listen to new episodes weekly, and be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. And don't forget to share with your friends and colleagues.